In yesterday's episode, we saw about just reading part. Today, we're going to solve the questions along with the same. Prior to that, before I begin, thank you for liking, subscribing, and we are growing as community. Every like means a lot, every subscribe means a lot. So do keep tuned here for more videos like that and keep showering your love. Let's begin with the first question. The question says, where is this report set? Let's start skimming. First and foremost, we have to skim to understand where is this happening. So since it's a report writing, we see the picture, how the picture complies so well with the black Mamba, and that is the main heart of a report. So the question, let's come back to that. Where is this report set? As we see, it says Black Mamba rescued on Durban Beach. So Durban is my main keyword that I will look into. Therefore, the answer that I will write is I would like to write a complete answer, and you should always aim to write a complete answer in fact. Okay, so the report was set. You remember, we always write the answer in past tense. Therefore, the report was set in Durban. Durban is a name of country. It's a proper noun that I'm going to look into, and I'll make it a point that we have our whole sentence mentioned here. All right. So kindly try to answer in a complete sentence. Let's go to the second question. What type of snake was rescued? So as we see, the title clearly says Black Mamba was rescued, right? So my answer is straight here. I don't have to skim much. It was just a general, clear answer that I got. So I will say a black, as we know, article A is for one, and therefore one black mamba was there. So a black mamba was rescued, right? So my complete sentence, and we need to write our full stop for sure. It's important to punctuate, to capitalize. Every aspect when you're writing your sentence matters a lot. Okay, so make it a point that you make a sentence, and let's enter our full stop here that I missed. Okay, absolutely. So all aspects is what we're going to try to take into consideration. Next question says, was the snake a female or male? Find a word in the report. Okay, see the key line. Find a word in the report to support your answer. This is very important, where usually the learners are not complying to the text and they just tend to write it was a male or a female, and then the supporting answer is not there. So be very careful. There are 2 marks allocated. Because there are 2 questions, you will get 1 mark for each question. Understand the marking scheme. It's absolutely important. So let's scheme for first question. Was the snake a male or female, or a female or a male? Okay. So beachgoers were surprised to find 2.7 lakh Bamba. We read everything. They received it. Craig Smith and Labuschagne were the ones who took it. And then the Metro search and rescue staff kept the snake until Labuschagne arrived on the scene. On arrival, they were surprised that the snake was in fact very large. The beach is not their natural habitat. We are skimming, okay? As you read, you skim. Found in deep valley areas further inland, they are commonly found in areas of reservoir hills. The particular snake had possibly come down from the canals and rivers that ran into harbor. He added the snake was exhausted when they found her. Now, we know the snake is a female because when they found her. So let's write our first answer. My first answer, I will answer in a complete sentence. Okay. The snake, okay, it's saying, was the snake a female or a male? The snake was a female. All right, I'm going to put my full stop for my first answer that I got. Right, I'm going to do that, and then we'll go to the next one. Okay, I'm just going to adjust this a little bit so that we are at ease. Then comes our second answer that we have to give, right? The question says, find a word in the report to support your answer. So the word that I will use here is that they found her and she did not try to bite them. Okay. So the other one is where it says she. Okay. So she did not try and bite them. So I can either write when they found her or she did not try and bite. Okay. Either of the thing is what I can use. And the snake is referred to as she. All right. Let me write she did not bite them. So that is my supporting sentence from the text that I found and I have written it here. Let's go to the next question. Again, be very careful that I have put my punctuation, I have capitalized where it is required. All of the aspects should be revisited. To revisit is the main key to ace in your comprehension. Next question says, why were Smith and Labuschagne surprised to find a black mamba on the beach? Okay, so why were they surprised? You remember when I was skimming, I came through that it was saying on arrival, herpetologist was very surprised. You see my keyword in my question as well, the surprise is there. And when I was just surfing through, I saw surprised. Why? Because it was, first of all, a large black mamba. That is okay. Second is to show that beach is not their natural habitat. Okay. Also, the other aspect that I can support is that these snakes are usually found in the inland valleys. Okay, so let's start writing my first sentence that I found. The first sentence says, the beach was not its, okay, apostrophe. We all know our contractions. We should in fact know. If in case not revised, we'll revise in one of the videos. All right, it's natural habitat. Okay, this is one of the supporting sentence that we found. Or the other sentence that you can write is the, sorry, the, I think I missed the capitalization. The snake is usually found inland, INLAND. Check your spellings, okay? Even to copy spellings from passage is a big thing. Sometimes we just happen to miss. So kindly try to have this habit of revisiting. Like I'm going on telling again and again, but I hope you understand the importance that I'm trying to convey for the same. Okay, it's absolutely important that we keep checking our things and it's right on place. Okay, so I'm going to just move this here. Let me try to shrink it. Okay, all right, that's fine. So I'll just move it a little up. Okay, now the next question says, shape the option that you think best indicates what you think a herpetologist would study. Okay, so but of course we see that the whole news, okay, this whole news is talking about snakes, and the specialists that came are called as herpetologists, and they are dealing nothing but with our snakes, isn't it? So there's no herbs or other plants. Of course, we saw snakes. No sea creatures are mentioned, so they will not be there. So it's just going to be my snakes full-fledged that I'm going to be looking into. My next question says, how did the researchers know that the snake was exhausted? So when I was skimming, I saw that it actually had a keyword exhausted here. Let's look for it. Surprise is done. Okay. Commonly found areas of inland. We wrote this answer. They are commonly in reservoir hills and all, particularly come down from canals and rivers. This is still about its habitat. Added that the snake was exhausted. Here we got the keyword. Okay. The snake was exhausted. when they found her and she did not try and bite them in defense, right? So my answer will be the snake was too tired to bite them or move away when approached. So this is how they understood that the snake was exhausted, isn't it? So let's try to write our answer and frame it properly. All right. So my answer I'm going to type as the snake was too tired to bite them. There were two people, right? So bite them or move away when approached. All right. So I'm going to revisit my work and check if I have done everything properly. Is my answer proper? Have I written it proper? The snake was too tired to bite them or move away when approached. Okay. I'm just putting an enter so that we can try to fix the whole thing. It says, why do you think the snake was so weak when it was found? Isn't it? Apparently, yes. Why was it weak? So I see I have my keyword weak here, which is very much mentioned here. So they were saying that it was too weak to be immediately returned to a suitable natural habitat and would require some time at Ushaka to recover before being released. So number one is that it was weak because it had traveled a lot, for sure. Okay, this snake is really come from far distance. So therefore, the snake had traveled a long distance. Okay, one of my answer. Let's look into now details. What else can I add my details as? Till then, I will also try to arrange this. Okay, had traveled a long distance. What could I write more? Okay, it may also, you can say, have found nothing to eat, isn't it? Because it did not try to bite them or the herpetologist. Therefore, I can say, first I'll capitalize that it may also, okay, it may also not have found, not have found anything to eat on the beach as it was used to catching prey in the valley. All right, my full stop, my punctuation, pretty important, vital thing that we have to take care of it. All right, now let me take this down and we just check our answer again. My answer says the snake had traveled a long distance. It may also not have found anything to eat. Yes, because it was weak means it has not eaten on the beach as it was used to catching prey in the valley. So this was our part two of the comprehension. I showed you a bit of marking scheme as well, how you will answer as per the marks that is there. You have to revisit your questions, your answers, your punctuation, your capitalization. Every aspect matters. Our takeaway for today is that in report writing, your pictures and your information are of great importance. See you in the next video. Till then, keep liking, keep subscribing. Take care.